So no, I'm not. I wasn't as well versed on this. I have seen her name in headlines. I've seen a few instances of things taking place, but I didn't have the context. Now I did watch the video of her and Stephen A. Smith going at it. I watched the um, accusations that she put on Jalen Rose on live TV about his finger being in her armpit, which is a weird, just accusation to make when cameras are rolling and you can clearly see that it doesn't look like there's anything going on of the sort. And there's a basketball in his other hand, so
This you can't
there's
make this shit
nothing
up,
to worry
people.
about there of which hand was it.
You cannot make this shit
Um,
up.
so Malika Andrews, is she out of pocket? What is she out of order? What's going on here with that, Dub, from your opinion?
I don't even know what her motive is. What is she trying to accomplish by making her peers appear as if they're doing something that can be deemed along the lines of a sexual assault, right?
Mm-hmm.
His hand is placed in an area that is not within close proximity of the pit. So I just, for the life of me, I can't even deduce what she's trying to accomplish as a reporter or analyst at ESPN. And I can attest to a myriad of things that I've seen over the past year that makes me really scratch my head and ask myself, why is she still on air with these guys? I'm going to take it back into 2022, and this happened around September. Gary Payton the third, I think the third, right? Went up for a layup. Yep. Dylan Brooks took his hand back and swiped Gary Payton III across the head. Dude fell, broke his freaking elbow, right? So you got Richard Jefferson on the air. You got Matt Barnes on the air. You got Woj on the air. And you got Kendrick Perkins and Malika Andrews on the panel.
Possibly game 4. Look, you have to clean this up. Look, we talking about people saying we don't know if he did it intentionally. He fouled him on purpose, and he did it with intentions. Okay, let's get that out the way. Here's the thing that we have to. Looking at the play,
you can't look at a person. Yeah, but you're making an assumption.
Yes, you can.
You can't look at a person and know what their intent was. It was a dangerous play, regardless. But you can't. Okay. I didn't realize we had a bunch of mind readers on the panel. Carl, please continue.
Kendrick saying yes, that was intentional. Matt Barnes is saying yes, that's intentional. We're talking about NBA vets that have played 10 plus seasons in the league, have probably been playing basketball since they can see their private parts. Like, they've been playing basketball that long, right? And Malika Andrews said, y'all guys are not mind readers. You don't know what he was thinking. You guys don't know if that was intentional. These guys have played professional basketball, but you're insisting that it wasn't intentional. So Richard Jefferson, you can see his facial expressions, and we'll throw a little clip right here so you all can see it.
Gary Payton II, who's now out probably for majority of the postseason, which is unfortunate.
Perk, how old were you when you dunked the ball for the first time?
21.
12.
12. How old were you when you dunked the ball for the first time?
12.
I was about 13 years old when I dunked the ball for the first time. I know what a fast break looks like. I have 4 months out in a season because I had my wrist taken out on a dunk. I know not necessarily the intent to hurt, but I know the intent to foul extremely hard, and that's the repercussions that come from that.
Bro was getting annoyed because she knows nothing about basketball. She knows nothing about basketball. And I'm not saying that just because you never played the sport or you didn't play it at a high level doesn't mean you don't know the game. She doesn't know the game. Right? She doesn't know the game. And she's speaking on, like, Woj didn't say one word. This guy has 20 plus years of his sports experience commentating and reporting. When he was on the panel with Richard Jefferson, Kendrick Perkins, Matt Barnes. He didn't say a word because he knows his place. That's the problem with Malika. I'm not saying because, and guys, don't get me. I'm not implying because she's a female doesn't mean she doesn't, like, no one has a place, like, because they're a woman. I'm not saying that. She deserves to be in the room. She deserves to be on the air. I need her to scale it back a little bit. Even the comments that she made around Ime Udoka, right? Stephen A. Smith had to check her on air. She was on his show, First Take, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Shameless plug, Stephen A. I'm giving you a shameless plug. I'm pretty sure people watch you, but I'm giving you a plug. She on there cutting up too. So she out of order, man. I know I just went on a rant, but I'm going to turn it over to you if you got something, man.
Hey, I think you said it all, man. I think, she
out of order, man.
It's crazy. Again, I see her on there from time to time, and it's generally not any uh interactions that I would deem as kind of out of pocket, but somehow I'm never watching when these clips that I see later on
Keep watching, man.
are live. So it's interesting. Hopefully it's a situation to where nothing comes of it that puts anybody else in jeopardy when it comes to their career, their livelihood. When it comes to her kind of, going off a limb, going off on a tangent like that. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know what can come of it.
Hey,
but it definitely seems like she's on a different type of time.
That armpit the armpit thing was the last straw for me. I said, JT, we got to talk about this. This is the last straw.
Yeah, and I hadn't seen anything about that before, but once I saw it, I'm like, okay, this is weird.
Yeah, I mean, you can get Jalen Rose jammed up, sexual assault, just because you implied that he put his thumb or something under your armpit. Bro, hand was so high, like his fingers had to be about this long in order to get on your armpit.
Yeah, that was egregious. That was egregious. Yeah, man. So listen, I don't know what y'all think about it, but as always, drop in the comments your thoughts. It's Malika Andrews out of pocket. Have you ever seen her on air kind of going off on a tangent and not sticking to the sports? Let us know your thoughts. As always, CLS treatment, comment, like, subscribe. Dub and I'll be back with more from In the Arena.